gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
News reporter Erin Edwards, she joins us live with the very latest on this case. Erin.
Stephanie, it's still a very active scene here in New London on Sherman Street. Now, George Dodson is facing several charges, including murder and arson. An incident report shows that when police asked Dodson why he did this, he told them jealousy.
And he heard it before he saw it. He heard like the crackling.
When neighbors saw fire shooting from this home, they never expected there were people inside.
The flames were all on the inside of the house. It was huge, like something I'd only seen in like movies and like TV shows. We kept saying like, surely there's no one home, like there can't be anybody home.
But investigators tell us 2 people were inside, a woman and a baby. Court documents say the woman was found in the living room of the home. Firefighters attempted to save her, but she died on the scene.
Went up to the second floor and found an infant in a room that was trapped up on the second floor and rescued the infant.
Police say the baby was lethargic but conscious and was transferred to Yale, New Haven. One person was found outside of the home, 23-year-old George Dodson.
At this point, I can confirm that it is a homicide investigation.
Court documents show Dodson told investigators, quote, "I did this, I killed her." It went on to say when asked how, he told police he used a hammer. And as for why, Dodson told police, quote, "Jealousy. We opened up our relationship and she found another man she loved more. And I could not stand the thought of it, so I killed her." When investigators asked Dodson about the fire, he told them he, quote, "set the fire in an attempt to kill victim 2 rather than having to use the hammer or knife." According to a spokesperson, 23-year-old Dodson is a member of the U.S. Navy. They say he's a second-class petty officer and works as an electronics technician. The spokesperson also said the Navy is aware of the tragic incident. Police are not releasing how the suspect and victim knew each other. They're also not releasing the victim's name at this time, and they do say the baby is expected to be okay. We're live in New London. Erin Edwards, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Tonight, New London police are investigating an arson and a homicide that took place late last night. One woman is dead, an infant is in the hospital, and a man has been arrested and charged.
Fox 61's Carmen Chow joins us live in New London, where police are still on scene. So, Carmen, what have you learned?
Brett and Sarah, this incident took place here on Sherman Street. As you can see behind me, still a very active scene. Police still have their barricades up, their crime scene tape. At least 3 police cruisers and 2 crime scene vans are still here investigating. Police are calling this a domestic-related incident that stemmed from jealousy.
Any life loss, one life loss is one too many, and this is a tragic event in this within the New London community.
New London police and firefighters rushed to a home on Sherman Street shortly after 10:30 Wednesday night. A woman who did not want to show her face on camera or be identified said her father was the one who called 911.
It was all like the flames were all on the inside of the house. It was huge, like something I'd only seen in like movies.
Inside the home, firefighters found a 22-year-old woman with life-threatening injuries and was pronounced dead at the scene. A 1-year-old was rescued and is now recovering at Yale New Haven Hospital. In the back of the home, police found a 23-year-old man with non-life-threatening injuries, now identified as George Dodson. He was arrested and is facing a slew of charges, including murder and arson. Fox 61 learning he has been in the U.S. Navy for approximately 5 years. He is a second-class petty officer, and his enlisted occupation is a nuclear electronics technician.
My neighbors said that they had you know, just always kind of felt like the couple was a bit weird, the guy especially.
Dodson was arraigned at New London Superior Court. Court documents reveal when officers found Dodson, he was kneeling in the grass with soot and blood on his neck and chest. When asked if there were other victims in the house, Dodson said his wife, his kid, and his dog. Dodson eventually admitted to killing his wife with a hammer over jealousy and starting the fire. Dodson is being held on a $3 million bond. He is due back in court next month, and police have not yet identified the 22-year-old woman. I'm live in New London. Carmen Chow, Fox 61 News.
Gang violence.